How's it going, everyone? It's Ethan here at eTrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Rhino-Rack ski and snowboard carrier on our 2022 Toyota RAV4. Right now we have the 4-ski or 2-board carrier. There is also a 3-ski 2-board carrier and a 6-ski 4-board carrier of the same variety. Ski and snowboard carrier like this is just a great way to get some of those larger items that are going to be maybe a little bit wet from the snow and ice out of the hatch or the interior of your vehicle and on top, and they're going to be a better and cheaper alternative than, say, a full covered roof box. So maybe if you're just taking quicker journeys, something like this could be for you. There's a button at the end of each cap that you can press to open them up. They're a little bit smaller than some of the other options that are maybe just like the whole thing is the button, or they have handles on them, so it might be a little more difficult to push, but I can still do it with just my palm, so it's not that bad. Inside you can see that they have rubber molding on both the top and the bottom, which is not only going to pad and protect your gear, but it's going to keep it from sliding around. These are capable of supporting up to 53 pounds, which, you know, for skis and snowboards, it's not something that's going to be typically terribly worried about. But crossbars themselves are probably going to have a higher weight capacity than that. So for your system, just keep in mind which one's going to have lower. As we close these down, take a look at the lock cores on the end of each end cap. Those will actually lock the entire system, so no one can come in and take your skis and snowboards out. The clamps themselves were not tool-free, and they are locking as well, but you would just need a security Allen wrench to secure the bolts. There's 2 on each end. They fit okay on our factory bars here. They're supposed to work with arrow bars, elliptical bars, round and square bars as well. As you can see on the other one, there's a little indentation for those round bars, so they work okay. These Rhino-Rack ski and snowboard carriers are some of the taller that we offer. So just to give you an idea of how much height you're going to be adding to the top of your crossbars, here we have about 5.5 additional inches from the crossbars themselves. So it's going to put a little bit more room on the top of your vehicle, so keep that in mind for clearance things, like maybe just storing it in your garage. Additionally, if you do have something longer on the top of your vehicle, you're going to want to see, will you get enough clearance to open up the hatch of your vehicle? In our case, we do have plenty of room. It's going to depend mostly on the length of your skis or snowboards that you offer or that you carry. Here we have probably about 1 foot of clearance, so not something that we need to worry about in our case. The Rhino-Rack ski and snowboard carrier, like we just mentioned, is one of the taller options that we have available. Anything you put on your roof is going to add a little bit of wind noise, but these are going to catch the wind pretty much head on. So if something like that is important to you, like aerodynamics or just the look in general, maybe look into the Yakima Fat Cat Evo. They're going to be a little bit more smooth and aerodynamic, as well as they're going to have the ability to lock the actual rack to the system. These do have these Allen keys that are also security, but you know, they're not technically a lock. Overall, I think for an entry-level ski and snowboard carrier, it's going to do a great job of getting some longer skis and snowboards where they need to go, and it's a pretty good fit overall on our 2022 Toyota RAV4.